Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. It's a good day at Granny B's house. Are you being kind to all those people around you? Sometimes we have to be reminded, so I'm pretty sure you are, though. You know, we haven't read a Pete the Cat book in a while, and Granny B was kind of missing Pete the Cat. So today, we're going to read about Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. But before I start the story, there's a wonderful acknowledgement here from James Dean. This is written by Eric Litwin and illustrated by James Dean. He says, always be honest, give more than you take, and follow your dreams. Such good advice. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. Well, wait a minute, where is that song? My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Oh no. One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3, because 4 minus 1 equals 3. 1, 2, 3. There they are. Groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 3 groovy buttons. My 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2, because 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song, my 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1, because 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete kept on singing his song, my 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no, the last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0, because 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. What do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept singing his song. It's all good. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. And they're gone. So keep all your buttons if you can. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Buttons come and buttons go. As long as we're covered up and we're remembering to be kind to those people around us, it doesn't matter if we have all our buttons, right? Okay, so you remember now that advice from the author to give more than you take, and that makes the world a better place. Okay, well, you know Granny B loves you, and I want you to come back and see me real soon. Bye-bye.